Welcome to Fast Math Solutions on Maths with EJD. In this video, we'll be answering this question. What is the differential coefficient of y equals arctan of x? Of course, that's simply asking you to differentiate y equals arctan of x. So you can see the question can come in different ways. What is the derivative? What is the differential coefficient? If y is arctan of x, what is dy dx? It's all the same. Or if y is arctan of x, what is y prime? It's definitely asking you for the derivative of arctan of x. So let's go now that we know what that is about. So we have y equals arctan of x. And the way to deal with the inverses of functions is to take the tan. If you have arctan, you take the tan of both sides. So you have tan y equals tan of arctan of x. So this cancels out. So you have tan y equals x. So that's a nice step in the process. So the next thing is to start to think about differentiating, right? And the first way to go is you want to find the ddx of tan y, okay? The ddx of tan y. And then you also want to find the ddx, that is equal to the ddx of x. Now, like I always like to say, ddx of tan y doesn't really make sense. So it's better to do ddy because tan y is actually a function of y. So ddy of tan y, of course, you have to balance that out with dy dx. That's some kind of implicit differentiation. So if you have not seen my a series of videos on calculus, so you want to check that out so you can get used to. So, I mean, I have a comprehensive, I treated calculus comprehensively there. So you want to see how to deal with implicit functions. So it is a very good example of implicit functions where you have to balance out the derivative with dy dx, because technically dy cancels dy. So you still have your ddx of tan y like you expected to have here. All right. So now that you have this, you already know if you differentiate sine, you get cos. If you differentiate cos, you get minus sine. Then, of course, if you differentiate tan y, you get sec squared y. So I did the differentiation of tan y in my series on calculus. So you want to check that out. Uh, so check out the playlist on basic calculus. So you have dy of tan y equals dy dx. I mean, dy dx equals d dx of x. So dy of tan y is simply sec squared y, like I've said already, and then dy dx. And then d dx of x is simply 1. Okay, so from here now, you can say that dy dx is equal to 1 over sec squared y. 1 over sec squared y. Now, at this point, you have to start thinking of so many things. And the issue is you did not start with anything y. So at least you don't expect to have y on the right hand side. So remember the last time you saw anything x before you started differentiating was the fact that tan y equals x. Now, how does that play into this? So one thing you always want to remember, which is always a powerful one, is this, that sine squared x plus cos squared, or better still, since you're talking about y here, so let me use y. Sine squared y plus cos squared y is equal to 1. So if you differentiate through by cos squared y, what happens? So you have sine squared y all over cos squared y plus cos squared y all over cos squared y equals 1 over cos squared y. So this is sine over cos is tan. So sine squared y over cos squared y is simply tan squared y plus cos squared y over cos squared y is 1. Then 1 over cos squared y is sec squared y. Can you see what's why I came here? We have this expression that tan squared y plus 1 is sec squared y. So, and then you have sec squared y here. So you can simply come and then just say that that part is simply that dy dx is equal to 1 over 1 plus tan squared y. And what is tan y? You already know tan y to be x. Okay, so you can put so of course this is dy dx now. equals 1 over 1 plus tan y squared, and then tan y is now x. So you have, of course, you can go on and say 1 over 1 plus x squared. Okay, so that's how to go. But of course, because I like to be fanciful, I like to follow procedure. So now say, therefore, the differential coefficient of y equals arctan x. So I can say, therefore, let me use my colors. Therefore, the differential coefficient, the differential coefficient, differential coefficient of y equals arctan x is 1 over 1 plus x squared. And that's how that goes. So subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell so you can always get notified. Comment, share. A lot of people would need this video, so please share with them so they can also have their math issues resolved without stress. So see you in the next video.